Okay, so I haven't made a video in a long time, and let's go to Bright, Bright Hornets game tonight. So, I had some free time, so I thought I'd make a video about what's happened in my life since telling my last friend. I told my sister, which went okay, I guess, because that's what happened, okay? So, it was during the summer, and a couple of months ago, before school started, and I was like, okay, I have to tell her before she goes to Mississippi, because I can't tell her over the phone, that'd be awkward and everything, so I was like, I gotta tell her in person, so, I went to her bedroom, because I was FaceTiming my friend Ali. I was like, I'm about to do it, She's like, okay, you do it, you need to. And I was like, okay, so, I walked into her room, I was like, so I need to tell you something. And I was just like freaking out on the inside, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, I need to tell you something. She's like, what do you need to tell me? I was like, it's kind of hard. And she was like, what is it? I was like, yeah, it's just really hard. I gotta tell you something. She was like, well, what is it? I was like, I'll tell you in a second. So I'm just sitting there on her bed, I swear, for about 30 minutes, just keep on saying, I gotta tell you something. And she kept on saying, what do you gotta tell me? And every time I just kept on adding another word. I feel like I got to tell you something. She's like, okay, what's it about? Like, it's kind of hard, but I don't think, I don't know. And the finally last time I was like, I don't think I like, and I did that for about 10 times, and she was like, you don't think you like what? I was like, I don't think I like girls. She goes, what? And I was like, and right then I just started like, those tears started kind of like started going down my face, and I was like, I don't think I like girls. So she goes, and she just started bawling, like flat out crying, because my sister's like really extremely religious, and I was like, and then I just started bawling, and I was like, she's like, I don't know, and she started asking me all these questions, and she's like, I don't think you're broken, and all this stuff, and I'm like, what do I say? And she starts like crying, and she's like, well, how long has this, have you been feeling like this? And I'm like, forever, and she's just like, well, is there anything I can do? I'm like, it's not gonna, I mean, I'm not gonna change, I mean, you're, I'm I just don't like girls. I mean, I never have, never will. And she was like, well, well, okay. And I was like, I just didn't know what to say. I was like freaking out. She was freaking out. I was like, you just can't tell mom and dad, because I know if they found out, they would flip out, and I would probably have to move out or something. And that's another thing to worry about. Donnie and Rhonda, my parents. My dad is like a total freaking, like, he's, he would not approve. He'd be like, oh, no. I don't know, Mom, probably not. But that leads to another thing. Wait, this, this what I'm about to tell you happened before I told my sister, because I think this is kind of what made me want to tell my sister. Yeah, it was about 2 days before, because we went to eat for my friend's birthday, and they had like a little party thing, and there was like 30 people there. And I came back, and I just sat on the couch, and I started thinking about having to tell my parents and when I was going to do it, and I was just kind of like depressed, like sitting on the couch. I just put a blanket over my face, and I was laying there, and like the TV was like turned off or something. I was laying there, my mom's like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing, I'm fine. She's like, no, there's something wrong, tell me about it. I'm like, Mom, I'm fine. Back up. She's like, well, did something happen? I'm like, no. She's like, just tell me. I'm like, nothing happened. Well, was someone calling you names tonight? Mom, no. Shut up. She's like, well, do you like someone? I said, no. She goes, well, does someone don't like you back? I said, Mom, no. Back up. She's like, oh, well, is it a girl? Do you like some girl that doesn't like you back? I'm like, Mom, no. And then she was like, well, is it a boy? And I was like, no. And she goes, good, because I'd have to kick your butt. I was like, okay, so that's not going to go well when I tell you, you might flip out. bow tie. You see my bow tie? Yeah. Anyways, look how low this V-neck is. I have to wear undershirt underneath it because it's like down to my nipples. To my nips. Okay. So I was like, Mom, no, 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 no. And she's like, well, good, so I have to kick your butt. I was like, and then she started laughing. I was like, and there's a little part of me that thinks she might know that by now because I don't think I've said a few things that made her like not think or whatever. But here, I'll get to the good part. Well, okay, before that, we was like a couple weeks ago, and my cousin's cousin, they pretty sure he's gay, but they don't know for sure. My mom was like, that's just so gross. I don't understand. I was like, you need to calm down. It's not that big of a deal. You need to calm down. She's just like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then my mom's like, and my dad goes, yeah, you better not get his number. He might rape you. I'm like, are you such an idiot? Are you that dumb? Are you just shut up? You're pissing me off. I didn't say that, but I was like, oh yeah, we're not to have the strongest relationship. But anyways, I was like, okay, so I told a couple of my friends about that, and they were like, ew, that's gross. I was like, well, you can't help it. It's not like you choose to be that way. And they're like, yeah, you still talk to him? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. And there's this new other kid that, because in middle school, there's two different middle schools, and when you get in high school, you go to the same high school. And this kid was supposed to go to my middle school, but he was born with their bride. Anyways, and I swear he's gay. Like, he acts like it and everything. I think he is. I hope he is, because he's so cute. Anyways, so we hang out. Well, we don't hang out. We talk a lot, all the time. And a couple of days ago, because my friend, person, yeah, she's always like, you're like you're like the same. No, 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 you're like the same person. No, no, no. I was like, okay, okay, okay. And she's like, you don't even look the same. I'm like, no, we don't. So we were just joking around. So we wore the same thing to school because we had like one of the same shirts. So we wore the same thing, joking around. It was a joke. And everybody's like, fags, no, no, you're so gay. I'm like, you need to shut up and calm down. Like, even not my, they used to be my friends. Like, we don't hang out that much anymore. He's like, y'all look so gay, y'all faggots. I'm like, shut up, no one cares. When do you ever shut up? You just shut your face. I'm not the best comebacks, but still. And I was just like, oh my god. So now we text a lot and stuff and hang out, and everybody is like, dude, you're gay. I'm like, no, it's gross. I don't think I ever said it's gross, but still. It pisses me off though, because I mean, it's like so like annoying. Even if I was, what's your business being off of my business, okay? But that's what I'm worried about. Is when I come out that everybody in the world, not in the world, but at my school, is just gonna be like, oh my god, it's crazy man, Chloe likes guys. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, we back up. But I was keeping updated what's going on. So guess I'm done.